Hey, today I get the chance to talk to you about some of the goals that you shared in your first discussion boards. I asked you which relationships you wanted to grow the most in and why, and I love sharing the commonalities and giving a little bit of feedback. So it was all over the board, but what I most saw were the themes of family patterns, wanting to become more vulnerable with friends, not having much experience in romantic relationships, or not really knowing how to deal with conflict in romantic relationships, and then wanting to be more confident in the workplace and determining the types of interactions that you should have when there's authority or power differences. So just know that's you. Those are all things that we're going to talk about this semester, but I do have a couple of tips. One, if you want to grow in openness with your family or your friends or even your romantic partner, and you've kind of gotten into a pattern of shutting down or not really sharing things, think about doing something side by side rather than face to face. Sometimes, what I mean by that is sometimes driving in a car together, taking a walk together, playing basketball, playing a board game gives you a chance to interact naturally where you can bring up some different things that you may want to talk about rather than like sitting down at dinner and saying, what was your high today? Or tell me all about your classes, right? That can make you feel put more on the spot and can be more difficult. So I think doing something side by side or together that's fun can really help to incrementally build those relationships as long as you do start sharing a little bit more about yourself. Second, it can be helpful to know yourself. So it's hard to share things when we're not sure what we feel or if we liked it or didn't, or if we're kind of confused. So take some time to do your own self-reflection where you identify your emotions, maybe a question that you have, something you'd like to share, and then prepare to do that. So especially when it comes to interacting with parents, it can be helpful to think about ahead of time what you want to share about your day so that they're even surprised that you've thought about communicating with them. That's often a gift to a parent when a teenager will open up to them. With the romantic category, our emotions are so influential in how we interact with others. And so we will talk about emotional regulation throughout the semester, but my biggest recommendation is to slow down. Take a deep breath and remember that cognitive complexity. Think about things from multiple perspectives, why someone could be making that decision, and ask questions. Remain curious, and also, again, you've got to know yourself. What are the things that are deal breakers that are most important to you, and what are the little things you can let go of? Letting go of little things is one of the biggest blessings in my relationship with my husband. And then lastly, workplace. This one's a little tricky because we have power dynamics, we have equal relationships with friends, and we're trying to also be professional. And some of you have more work experience than others. Sometimes the classroom or even a sports team can kind of mimic a workplace relationship. And so what I like to think about is, what is the goal of the interaction, both long and short term? What is the context? What's going on around you? Are you alone? Are there other things, other tasks you need to work on? And then what type of relationship is this? Is this a supervisor relationship? Is this a coworker relationship? Are you dealing with a customer? Because those factors are going to contribute to how you make the decisions about how you move forward. And those decisions will come out more as we go throughout the semester. So I just wanted to get you started thinking about some of those aspects of communication and tell you good job. Thank you for sharing more about yourself. I look forward to working with you.